Most of you know tonight is Mr. Campbell's final concert with Huntington North. He's been here 40 years. That's pretty amazing. I've known him since '96 when my first son began coming through the program, and I was a band parent and then worked with band camp and different things that way. And I've known Mr. Campbell for a while, and it's been pretty nice getting to work with him. He's a very gracious boss. He puts up with people that do things that make him uncomfortable sometimes. But there's somebody that knows him a whole lot better than I do, that he's worked with for the last 24, 25 years. And so I asked Mr. Wenning if he would come tonight and say just a little bit about these last 25 years before we play our final piece. There was one thing that Mr. Wenning shared with me that I found kind of amazing. In the 25 years they worked together, you said that you've never had an argument? That's incredible. Work in the same office and share the same facilities and fight over the same kids for 25 years without having an argument. Mr. Wenning.
I had to write my thoughts down because otherwise I would have stumbled and not said all the things I wanted to say. And there's a whole lot more about this fine man standing next to me. But I've had the distinct honor and privilege of working with Mr. Thaine Campbell over the past 25 years. When I first came to Huntington North, Mr. Campbell greeted me with a very kind-hearted, welcoming spirit that calmed any potential fears I may have had at coming to this big school. I was a very young teacher at the time, and this was only my second teaching job, and I had only taught 3 years prior to coming here. Mr. Campbell mentored me through those first tough 4 or 5 years. Huntington North was a big adjustment for me. He could have brushed me aside and ignored my frustrations, disappointments, discouraging moments, and times of feeling like a failure. Instead, he lifted me up. He always found a way to encourage me. No matter what the situation, Mr. Campbell could always find something positive in any negative circumstance, and he's even that way today. In all the 25 years I've worked with Mr. Campbell, I had never seen Mr. Campbell compromise his integrity. This is largely due to his Christian faith and witness to all those he comes in contact with. Whether he's talking with students, fellow colleagues, parents, etc., he walks his talk. I have never witnessed Mr. Campbell in any situation where he didn't put others in front of himself. If there was credit due to him, he'd always give it to someone else. He's always thinking of the other person before himself. That's just the way Mr. Campbell is. He is and always has been a very kind-hearted, giving, inspirational, and caring individual. His counsel over the past 25 years has meant more to me than he can even imagine. No matter the question, whether it's about my job, family, money matters, issues of the heart, you name it, Mr. Campbell was always ready to listen and give advice. His advice was that kind of fatherly advice that made you feel cared about, valued, and important. Throughout my time with Mr. Campbell, we both experienced the loss of our parents. In sharing this common loss, I believe it brought us closer. We have definitely experienced a great deal of change throughout the 25 years, but together we've worked to meet each of those challenges with enthusiasm, positive attitudes, and a spirit of teamwork. We have always been a great team together, supporting each other all the way. Now they'll all recognize this. Yeah? This is his signal. Long-time signal. Mr. Campbell, I'm so very happy for you, your decision to retire, but I will miss you greatly. The friendship we developed over the past 25 years will not be forgotten. You've been a great friend and mentor to me. I hope you will know that you cannot be replaced. Tonight, we celebrate you and all that you have meant to the countless number of students you have influenced. You will always be remembered at Huntington North as one of the finest teachers, mentors, and leaders we have ever had in this school music department. Good luck to you in your future. May God richly bless you in your retirement. Regret I've had about working with Mr. Campbell all these years, and that's that I've never got to go out golfing with him. I probably had lots of opportunities. In fact, I had a lot of opportunities to do that, but I always got embarrassed to give it a try. And one of these days, I'm going to do that, be embarrassed anyway. But I've really enjoyed working with Mr. Campbell, and he's a quality man. And 40 years in a job like this is a long time. And he loves his students, and he loves teaching. And that's been evident in everything that he's done while he's been at this school. So congratulations, Mr. Campbell. We'll miss you.